Yo, what's up? It's 3:03. So that must mean that I'm Justin Sane, and I just went live on the Anti-Flag Facebook, which is totally dope as far as I'm concerned. Anybody out there? Anybody see me? Anybody hear me? Alright, I see people, so something's happening. Hell yeah. Massimiliano, what's up? Mass. Good to see you, my friend. This is great. You know, I've really been looking forward to this live stream, like for a while now. It is so dope that you go from being in mostly, isolation, and then all of a sudden you're with hundreds of your friends. So that's really dope. Hi, hey Michelle, what's up? I haven't talked to you in quite a long time. I hope you're doing well out there. Yeah, this is so cool. Hi, Josh. Yeah, Josh Massey. So I'll just take a little bit of time. I'll let everybody come in here real fast, and then I'll get to it. Welcome to the UK. That's what's up. I have a lot to talk about today. Like I said, I've actually really been looking forward to this live stream for a while. I did a Facebook live stream of a long time ago now. It's a really long time ago. And it was right after this whole thing kicked off. And, one of the things I talked about at that time was that I was going into quarantine because I wanted to spend time with my dad, and I wanted to help look after my dad and make sure that he had what he needed. I also just wanted to hang out with him because my dad's a fucking kick-ass guy. And I'm happy to report at 86, my dad is in quarantine and kicking total ass. It's been super cool. I've been able to spend a lot of time with him, which is great. We basically just go between each other's houses. So that's what we're doing. We live between each other's houses, and it's actually been really dope. It's been really cool. So I'm really happy to report that. I want to say that with the Anti-Flag, we had the AF Road Crew Fund going on. We wrapped that up, but we're going to start a new one coming up, actually. And I think this one's pretty cool. Number 2 and I are handwriting lyrics to songs, and we're gonna sell these. So they'll all be handwritten. Dose and I are each going to do probably 3 songs. If you want a special song done, I think we'll be able to make some kind of arrangement for that. I got to tell you that sitting around handwriting lyrics is quite a challenge to, I don't know how many we're going to do, but it takes a while. But it's for a really good cause. We love our crew. We have such a great crew, and we got to look after them and make sure that they're okay. So that's one thing that you can, stay tuned to our socials. We're going to post more about that coming up. The Anti-Flag Patreon is happening. So it's on AF Records. If you go to afrecords.com, you'll see there's Patreon going on. It's, for everyone who signed up for that, thank you. The money from that goes to the bands on the label. I mean, you can imagine, most of the bands on our label, they're people who are in bands, and then on top of that, they have jobs, right? So, but now their income from being in a band has gone away, and most of them work at bars and things like that. So now their income has gone away when they're not on tour. So we're trying to help them out the best we can. If you sign up for that Patreon, it's not that expensive. It's really helping them out. I know money's tight for a lot of people. I want to say that after I'm done, actually, number 2 is doing a live stream in about an hour. So I'm going to try to blast through some songs for you. We didn't coordinate that so well because his was scheduled, and then we put mine up, and then we realized, oh, fuck, those are they're one after another. So that's cool, actually. It's like an Anti-Flag double header, boom, boom, which is great. But that means that I have to go a little faster than I thought I was going to have to go. But that's cool because you get me, then you get number 2. He'll be on the SBAM site, so go to SBAM Records, and you can watch him on their Facebook, and that's at about 4:10 Eastern Standard Time. So it's just over an hour away. So Anti-Flag, double header. Also, just in my own life, you know, been in quarantine. I've been learning a lot of covers. As you know, like I play in a band for a living, and that living has pretty much been wiped out. So I've been playing a lot of covers and learning songs just because I find that it helps pass the time. It makes me feel better, helps me forget my troubles. And what I decided to do was record some of those covers. I've been recording them at home. I'm going to post some of them online. I'm going to post them at Bandcamp, so you can make a donation to me. I'd really appreciate it because, like I said, my income has pretty much been wiped out, and it's a way for me to help raise a little bit of money and pay some bills. But I do believe that music should be available to all people. So the songs are up there for free. So they're at Justin Sane Solo .bandcamp.com. You can check them out. I just put up 2 today, and so you're the only people in the world who know about this. This is like our little secret, and I'll do more of an official launch on social media later in the week. I'm gonna try to update it each week. I'm gonna keep adding songs. So right now there's just 2 songs up there. One of the songs I did it with my buddy Mike Frazier. Check him out at Mike Frazier VA on Instagram. That's like his main social site. Mike is really incredible, and when you hear the song we did together, you'll understand why I did it with Mike. It was Mike and I are you know, old pals, and as soon as I thought about doing the song we did together, I was like, I gotta call Mike. Mike's my man for this song. So yeah, if you check it out, it's justinsanesolo.bandcamp.com. I know a lot of people are broke right now, so if you're broke, just take the songs for free. If you're some fat cat, lawyer, doctor, you know, you just want to be a patron to the arts, I want your fucking money. So give me your money. You broke people, you just hang on to your money. It's all good. Take those songs. I hope you enjoy them. I want to get to it. I feel like I talked enough. And it looks like we got a lot of people in here, so we got a little party happening right now, which is really dope. I'm going to have a super fast look at some of your comments really fast. Let's back up for a minute. Cool, we got people in here from all over the globe. That is so dope. You know, I got to tell you, like, one of the songs, the song that Mike and I did together is On the Road Again by Willie Nelson. And it really is... like, that song has never had so much meaning to me. You know, I miss being out with my bandmates. I miss interacting with all of you. I miss doing the shows. And, you know, I always thought of that as just kind of like a fun song. I never took it that serious. And as I was recording it, it just took on so much more meaning to me. And that was one of the reasons that I wanted to record it and put it up. So I hope you like it. It's up there, and you can go get it. That said, the first time I did this, I did it starting out with a Rancid song, because Rancid songs always make me feel good, and they're fun to play on acoustic guitar. So let's get to one of them. Took the 60 bus out of downtown Campbell, Benz and Auto. He was on there, he was waiting for me. All the punk rockers and the moon stompers are out on the corner when they're sparing for change. I started thinking, you know, I started drinking. You don't remember too much of that day. Something funny when we ran out of money. Where do you go when you're only 15? With the music execution and the talk of revolution, it bleeds in me. And it goes, give up the boot, the roots, the radicals. Give up the boot, you know I'm a radical. Give up the boot, the roots, the reggae on my stereo. The radio is playing, Desmond Decker was singing on the 43 bus as we climb up the hill. Nothing ain't coming but the reggae drumming, and we all come from unloving homes. I said, why even bother to pick up the bottle? Mr. Bus driver, please let these people on. Rude girl count wants a mini skirt girl. My blurry ambitions are nothing wrong with our music execution and a talk of revolution. You're pleasing me. And it goes, give them the boot, the roots, the radicals. Give them the boot, you know I'm a radical. Give them the boot, the roots, the reggae on my stereo. Give up the boot, the roots, the radicals. Give up the boot, you know I'm a radical. Give up the boot, the roots, the reggae on my stereo. Oh yeah! Haha! On my stereo! Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on now. Yeah, 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 yeah. And here we go. Yeah, 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 yeah. And one more time. Yeah, 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 yeah. Took the 60 bus out of downtown Campbell, Benton Auto. He was on there, he was waiting for me. All the punk rockers and the moon stompers, they're out on the corner where they're sparring for change. And the radio is playing Desert Decker was singing on the 43 bus as we climb up the hill. Rude girl Carol was a mini skirt girl. My blurry ambitions are nothing wrong with the music execution and the talk of revolution. It bleeds in me. You know it bleeds. Give up the boot, the roots, the radicals. Give up the boot, you know I'm a radical. Give up the boot, the roots, the reggae on my stereo. Give up the boot, the roots, the radicals. Give up the boot, you know I'm a radical. Give up the boot, the roots, the reggae on my stereo. On my stereo. So right now we've got a lot of people and they're deemed essential workers. And the reality is they are essential workers. They're people that we need to keep our society functioning, and they're doing yeoman's work. It's really important work. But the reality is that they are not being compensated in the way they should. They need to be compensated as if they are essential workers, and they need to be protected as if they're essential workers. So this is for all you people who are still out there working. My heart really goes out to all of you. I'm thinking about you, and thank you for what you're doing. Take good care of yourselves, please, my friends. This song's for the workers. This song's called Rank and File. I'm standing with the rank and file, marching with the underground. Our black coats worn on our slaves. Imagination go and drop me where I feel most scared. Snap back already, giving thanks. I'm not trapped working in a sweatshop somewhere. This song's for those less fortunate, locked in a world where both ends are not meant to meet. Standing with the rank and file, marching with the underground. Our black coats worn on our sleeves. Standing with the rank and file, marching with the underground. Our black coats worn on our sleeves. Let my imagination go and drop me where I feel most scared. Synaptic flashes in my head, internal thanks again. I'm not soldiering somewhere. This song is for the countless souls who died in vain for someone else's gain. Standing with the rank and file, watching with the underground. Our black clouds won't own our slaves. Standing with the rank and file, watching with the underground. Our black hearts won't own our slaves. Left my birthplace for foreign straits, to strange places, new faces I flew. Shoeless kids stood on the corner, their eyes they were transfixed on you. And so I'll stand with the rank and file, marching with the underground. Oh, our black hearts won't own our slaves. Yeah, standing with the rank and file, marching with the underground. With our black hearts won't own our slaves. Alright, standing with the rank and file, marching with the underground. Our black hearts won't own our slaves. Standing with the rank and file, marching with the underground. Oh, oh, black hearts won't own our slaves today. Whoa. Peace, everybody. So, I'm here. I got my America mug because America is fucking awesome. Now, see, okay. You know, Trump said that people should inject disinfectant into their veins. The man is a moron. He's a narcissist. He's not fit to be president. He's not safe. He said that was sarcasm, okay? Me saying America is the greatest country in the world, this is sarcasm, my friends. And don't get me wrong, I really love America. There's a lot of great things about it. I love it so much that I'm drinking out of an America mug. But I've been to a lot of other places, and I really liked them too. And I'm not so sure that any one of them is better than the next one. So me saying America is the greatest country in the world, that's sarcasm. I heard what that motherfucker Trump said. That wasn't sarcasm. That was just him being his dumbass self. Do you know what I'm saying? Somebody who's not a dumbass, my old pal Pat Thetic. You know what's the best thing about Pat? Is that Pat believes that we can get anything done. Don't think, though, that Pat is an optimist. Pat is not an optimist, and there's some weird gray area in there, but somehow Pat believes in getting things done. So many years ago, I released a solo record, and on that solo record, I put the very first song on the record. I sent it out as a celebration of my good friend Pat Thetic and a dedication to Pat. So this song is for my solo record. I should mention that, you know, a lot of you sent requests, so I'm trying to hit those requests for you. So here we go with some requests, and this is one of them. This song's about my friend Pat Thetic. This song's called For Pat. Walking these streets all by myself, I don't care about anybody else. Cause sometimes don't you know that I just feel that way, and sometimes I'm just so ready to strike out. The people sit and stare from the main street terraces and coffee shops as I pass by. They never say hello cause they can never understand all the foreign concepts in my mind. See, I'm thinking of a world where people stop and think for themselves. Yeah, I'm thinking of a world where people wouldn't fuck you for money. And yeah, I know it's just a dream. Still, it's one I won't let go, cause I'm so tired of getting fucked by you and you, and you and you. Priorities prioritized in sickening ways by the capitalist pushes of the world. It's the yuppies and the bankers of this neighborhood drive the FUVs to work. I think to myself, what a success these excess junkies are. I'm sure the homeless and those with no health care would surely conquer. Yeah, I'm thinking of a world where people stop and think for themselves. Yeah, I'm thinking of a world where people wouldn't fuck you for money. And yeah, I know it's just a dream. Still, it's one I won't let go, cause I'm so tired of getting fucked by those of you who protect your conscience by saying that it's only business. Protect your conscience by saying that it's just the way it is, because that's not the way it has to fucking be. That one's for you, Patrick. Peace, buddy. Alright. Moving on to mug number 2. Alright. Speaking of Pat, once upon a time, many years ago, Pat and I went on a road trip together. We graduated from high school. Nothing was happening in Pittsburgh. It was a dead steel town, not like it is today. And we were like, man, we gotta find something else out there. So we saved all our money. We bought the shittiest car you've ever seen, which we nicknamed Mortimer. And we got into that car with my sister and we drove across the country. At that time, my other brother and sister were living out in California, so we're like, let's go to California. We'll go hang out with them, and we'll see what the punk scene's like out there. Maybe we'll start a band out there. So we got in the car, and so Pat had this little like mini recorder. It was a mini cassette recorder, and we would, while we were driving along, we would like record logs of what was happening on our trip. And it was a lot of fun. Like, it was a cool way to keep a journal. And we would all be on it. You know, we'd all be talking. And every once in a while, though, something exciting would happen while that tape was rolling. And, you know, we'd roll it back. And it would be a pretty good laugh. We actually have a picture to share with you. This was a picture from that trip. You can see it, but that's me. There I am, out over the Grand Canyon on that trip. And my sister Annie, who came on the trip with us, she took this photo and she gave it to me as a gift, which was really sweet of her. I didn't even know she had that photo, so that was like a really surprising gift that she gave to me. That was really, really cool. But speaking of the Grand Canyon, what happened is, as we were driving on a road near the Grand Canyon, whoever was driving was not paying attention. And all of a sudden, they thought that maybe they were about to drive us off the cliff of the Grand Canyon. And they slammed on the brakes, and you just heard chaos in the car. And the cassette deck just happened to be rolling at that point. We were totally fine, but we rewound the tape, and it was really funny just to hear that moment on that cassette deck. And probably months or maybe a year after that trip, my sister and I were talking on the phone, and Annie was like, you know, man, you should really write a song about that trip that we did across the country, because that was so much fun. And so I did, and it's actually probably one of the fastest songs I ever wrote. I wrote it in like 10 minutes in my upstairs bedroom at my parents' house. I totally remember sitting there writing this song. I hung up the phone with her, picked up a guitar, started it. 10 minutes later, I called her back, and I was like, yo, check it out. I wrote the song, and I played it for her over the phone. So this is another song from my solo record that a lot of people asked me to play, and this song is called Cassette Deck, Road Trip, Grand Canyon, and it goes like this. I heard the cry out as the car came to a stop, a mix of panic and relief on the edge of the Grand Canyon. 10 minutes later, still sitting frozen, we burst out into fucking killer laughter. I couldn't catch my breath forever, and then it hit me. Hey, can you play that tape back? I can't believe that it was rolling. Listen to the sound of our commentary, that wicked yelling out, screeching wheels, silence howls. Whoa. That 3-week road trip was a road trip and a half, maybe more. Captured on one ruler film, out of focus pictures for empty national monuments, empty tourist traps. Across the 48 states, fell within our path. And then it hit me. Hey, can you play that tape back? I can't believe that it was rolling. Listen to the sound of your commentary, laughing. Oh man, please shut up. I've heard way more than enough. Oh. Whoa. By my count, it all happened 17 cassette tapes later. Stupid brain dead observations. Yes, we were much too clever to know that we were having the time of our lives. Now years later, listening to those cassettes drives me to cry. And then it hit me. Hey, can you play that tape back? I can't believe that it was rolling. Listen to the sound of our commentary, recording our lives ourselves. I'm glad I have them now. You know, funny thing about that song is I've never played it right on a live stream. I just can't get it. It was close, but those of you who know it well know that I just can't get the lyrics on that one. That one just stumps me. I don't know why. But it's on my solo record. That's a much better version, so if you want to hear the real thing the way it's supposed to be, go listen to that one. What else? And you can do that at the AF Records Patreon. So there you go. I'm killing two birds with one stone, doing something good. How's about another one? How about an anti-flag classic? Goes like this. Turncoat, killer, liar, thief, criminal with section of the law. Go! State lies dressed up as evening news. Broadcast by corpses calling you. Most people, they will never know. With you or against you, I am against you because you're a turncoat, killer, liar, thief, criminal with section of the law. Turncoat, killer, liar, thief, criminal with section of the law. In your corner makes me wanna douse myself in gasoline. Civil summits online for you, too brainwashed to see the truth. Is anyone a turncoat and a thief, criminal with protection of the law, criminal with protection of the law. Ain't it the fucking truth? God. It's pretty incredible actually how the pandemic has just exposed how inequitable our economic system is right now. And even when you look at, the people I was talking about before, people deemed as essential workers. I mean, working at a grocery store for minimum wage, but you're being called essential. And you're not being given the proper protection that you need to be safe at work. And you're not being compensated for going into a very dangerous work environment. Meanwhile, the stock market's down, but people have money to invest in the stock market. They're gonna make money. And some of them are making a lot of money already. And I guarantee you, they're not working for minimum wage. And it makes me think of a song. I wanted to share this with you. I thought it was kind of cool. This is the acoustic guitar that I played in the $1 Trillion music video. And it's pretty cool. It was an old guitar, number 2s. It was kind of beat and it didn't play really well, so he volunteered it. And Mark Code, the great and one and only, he also, some of you know him as Mark Defiant, but Mark, who runs our stage, we pasted these on here, so they're wheat pasted on, and it plays like shit. $1 trillion, buy a lot of bling. So I'm not gonna play this guitar, but I thought that would be kind of a cool thing for you all to see. It slipped out of my hand there. But when I do think of inequality in our society, I often think of the song $1 Trillion a lot, because the reality is that over the course of this pandemic, the conservative government has found money for everybody but the poor. They've wrapped up programs saying that they're to help poor people, but they're really just bailouts for corporations, and they're really just giveaways for corporations. When you look at the banking fees that were made by the banks on the small business loans, it is such a scam. They shouldn't have been able to make anything on those, and they're just raking in millions and millions and millions. So, the song seems very appropriate. $1 trillion could buy a lot of bling. $1 trillion could buy most anything. $1 trillion buying bullets, buying guns. $1 trillion in the hands of killers, thugs. Fuck the world, a lot of people gotta die tonight. Fuck the world. Fuck them all. $1 trillion to Africa, Iraq. $1 trillion, shit's never coming back. $1 trillion could buy some badass drugs. $1 trillion, oh fuck, I wanna kill myself. Fuck the world, a lot of people gotta die tonight. Fuck the world. Fuck them all until the sun burns on the sky. Until the sun burns so bright, this world is no more. Sun burns stars from the sky, and all the people are just dust on the ground. $1 trillion could buy a heart or soul. $1 trillion buying nations all the world. $1 trillion to make all this planet sing. $1 trillion or a bullshit useless thing. Fuck the world, a lot of people gonna die tonight. Fuck the world, a lot of people are gonna die tonight. Shitloads of money spent will show us wrong from right. Fuck the world and fuck them all. Ain't it the truth, my friends? All right. So I'm going to keep a close eye on the time. In just about a half hour, number 2 is going to be on the SBAM site. And so it's SBAM Records. It's in Austria. So if you're looking, you got to find an Austrian website. You're at the right place. But I got a few more to do for you. I got some time, which is cool. A lot of people requested one more song from my solo record, which I'm going to get to. Just looking at the songs that people requested here. I think I'm going to save that one and stay down for just a few more minutes. I know that Mother's Day is coming up. And, I hope that you're all able to get in some time with your moms out there. And, my mom, I lost my mom, over 2 years ago now. And it's still like I think about her every day. I miss her every day. And, so with Mother's Day coming up, I was thinking about her a lot. And been kind of just thinking about, like, people who aren't here right now, who would want to see this, because we're just living in unprecedented times, And my mom lived through so many interesting things herself, and she was such a pioneer in so many ways. I was just thinking about the music she loves, like on the song that I put up on Bandcamp, one of the songs I put up there, On the Road Again by Willie Nelson. My mom loved Willie Nelson. Like, she thought Willie Nelson walked on water, and he does. My mom also really loved Bob Marley. She thought Bob Marley was, like, incredible. And one of the things that she loved about Bob Marley is that he played political music, and he fought for the poor. He wrote music about domestic violence, he was so ahead of his time. And my mom really loved him for that. So I was thinking about my mom a lot. I was thinking about Tony Sly and thinking about Bob Marley, too, because Tony Sly, from News for a Name, they covered Redemption Song. And Tony was just like such a sweet guy. He was such a cool guy, and he died way too young. And so I thought it would be really cool to do Redemption Song for Tony and my mom. So I just started messing around with it. I don't know how well I can do it, but I'm going to do my best for you. So let's give it a shot. Oh, pirates, yes, they rob I. Sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pits, but my hand it was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We soldier in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear of atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the times. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh, some say it's just a part of it. We got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the times. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Oh, some say it's just a part of it. We got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs. All I ever have, redemption songs. These songs of freedom, these songs of freedom. You know, speaking of great people, Punk Rock Saves Lives. It's an organization that's doing so much good work right now. Started by some really, really close friends, Rob and Tina. They're really incredible. I believe in their work so much I actually became a board member. You know, they're doing criminal justice reform work. One of the things that I think is really important is they're working on mental health support, trying to help people in that area right now. If you go to punkrocksaveslives.org, don't go to .com, go to .org. So punkrocksaveslives.org. You can buy some merch that helps raise money for them. You can become a hooligan member. It's like basically become a member of Punk Rock Saves Lives. It's at the lowest level, but it really helps, and then it gets you involved. And there you can see, you know, when you go to their site, like you'll see what they're doing to help people, and you can get involved, and you can actually make a tangible difference in the world. You know, the kind of things that we sing about in our community all the time. And what's so cool is just being a part of something where people actually care about more than themselves, and they're doing something to make a change. I will say, like, you know, being a board member is just like a glorified megaphone. Like, they're the ones that are on the front lines, and I just want to give the props to them because they're the ones that really do the real work. So, but a couple people asked me to play Broken Bones, and I'm gonna do that for you. You know, in a lot of ways, this song is about mental health, and that's why I was thinking of it in terms of Punk Rock Saves Lives, you know. And even, like, for me, like, I've struggled with anxiety my whole life. Like, you know, you wouldn't notice it or you wouldn't know it to see me on stage or here, you know, but it's something that like I've always wrestled with my whole life. It's like high anxiety, and I think it's interesting. Like with a lot of musicians and artists, they actually say like a lot of us feel most comfortable when we're doing this. Like being in this hot seat, being on a stage, like. And I think that's why a lot of us do it. They say Joey Ramone was like really reserved and shy, and then he got on stage and he was like fucking Joey Ramone, And I can relate to that so much. And I think a lot of musicians and artists can. But this song is very much about struggling in life and just doing your best to overcome, even though you've been through a lot of hard things. And when you live your life in a band, a lot of bad things happen, and hopefully you come together and you find a way through it. So that's very much what this song's about. And finally, I just want to say, in the idea of mental health, if you're feeling suicidal at all, please reach out to somebody, and let's be kind to one another, all right? So that's so important for me to mention, because these are hard times we're all going through. So if you're feeling alone, please reach out to someone. Don't harm yourself. It's really important. I want you here on the next live stream. I close my eyes to try to make it last. I'll run the wretched memories of my past. I'll close my eyes to try to make it last. I'll run the wretched memories of my past. It moves too fast, I got no chance. A freight train racing set to crash. Broken bones and broken glass, broken hearts and broken heads, living the life. Whoa. Broken bones and broken glass, broken hearts and broken heads, living the life. Whoa. Wake up wondering, how did I get here? Then cross my heart and say a fucking prayer. Ecstasy, tears, bravery, fears. This boat may float, it don't steer. Broken bones and broken glass, broken hearts and broken heads, living the life. Whoa. Broken bones and broken glass, broken hearts and broken heads, living the life. Whoa. Life's long and winding roads, leading us to a never-ending trial to keep our youth. It flashes by in seconds, painfully attained. Blood and sweat, black and blue. Some surrender with nothing to surrender to. Broken bones and broken glass, broken hearts and broken heads, living the life. Whoa. Broken bones and broken glass, broken hearts and broken heads, living the life. Whoa. Broken bones and broken glass, broken hearts and broken heads, living the life. Whoa. I'll close my eyes, try to make it last. outrun the wretched memories of my past. Peace, everybody. Alright, so what do I got? Oh shit, I don't have a lot of time. I'm gonna speed it up a bit. I'm gonna play you a few more. Yeah, so many years ago, when I was a young man, I dated a girl, and she worked at a coffee shop called the 61C Cafe. And a lot of people think that the 61C Cafe is named 61C Cafe because you go in there and you get a cup of coffee for 61 cents. My friends, I'm here to tell you that is wrong. And if you ever come to Pittsburgh, don't go in there expecting that because you're just going to make a fool out of yourself. So, alright. So now I gave you a leg up, right? It's all good. The coffee shop is there, though. You can go in there. It's called the 61C because there's a bus line that goes right past it. It's the 61C bus. And I used to ride that bus because I used to go to high school in that neighborhood. The neighborhood's called Squirrel Hill. So, big shout out to Squirrel Hill. Love Squirrel Hill. Love the 61C Cafe. Love Pittsburgh. Fuck yeah, I do. And love all of you. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out with me. It's been a lot of fun. Anyway, it's a love song. You can decide if it's got a happy ending or a sad ending. Either way, I'm just here to tell you, I'm doing okay. I'll catch you again someday on the streets of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Then again, maybe not. Where we can sit and reminisce about our younger years and how we'd stay in bed all day when you should have been in class. Then in the night, that light shone down upon you, made you look like the star that you are. Then in the night, that light shone down upon you, made you look like the star that you are. Cold days spent on those streets, through winter breezing, these guts of wind, cutting razors to my ears. Those bitter cold days cast a silhouette, angel-like, through the fogged-up cafe glass. Reality became a dream. Then in the night, that light shone down upon you, made you look like the star that you were. Yeah, then in the night, that light shone down upon you, made you look like the star that you are. Driving you to the airport, watching you walk up to the plane that did carry you away. You were too sad to look back to say goodbye, so I'm not gonna tell you what you missed. And I'm not gonna tell myself that I will ever find you glowing in those lights again, 'cause I don't know if I will ever have that chance. But still I'll never forget those days we had, and I'll never forget those nights in the dark, in the pitch black moonlight. The streets of this town are still cold and still windy, but the 61C doesn't feel the same. You said let's just leave it to fate, so I guess I'll just have to leave it to fate and wait. And remember, those days turn to nights, when in the night, that light shone down upon you, made you look like the star that you were. Yeah, when in the night, that light shone down upon you. Yeah, 61C Cafe. I don't know about all you. I'm jacked up on peanut butter cups and coffee right now. Got a lot of energy. Oh, man. Quarantine is such a strange thing. And as it goes on, like, I just hearing from more and more people that are just over it, you know? But please, my friends, be patient and think about yourself, think about others. Don't get lazy, you know, and don't become complacent. Hang in there. We'll get through this. We really will. I think I got time for about 2 more, and then my good friend number 2 is going to be playing at the SBAM Records Facebook page. So make sure you get over at SBAM Records and check out his set. It's at 4:10 my time, so it's about 10 minutes from now. Just want to make sure that I hit all the songs that were like heavily requested. I think I did. And since I only have time for 2 more before number 2 goes, I was gonna do 3. I don't know if I should. What the hell? I'm gonna try to slide it in really fast. I'll go for 2. I don't want to cut into 2 set. So I will say this: with the most recent bailout package that they passed here in the United States, the only person who voted against it was Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and the only person in Congress who voted against it. And I just want to give a big shout out to her. Like, the things that we talk about doing, fighting for a living wage, affordable housing, healthcare, the economic, racial, LGBTQ rights, things that we talk about. She's been out there fighting for those things for years, way before she was a congresswoman. And, you know, she looked at that bill and she said, this is not a bill to help people. This is a bill to fucking help the rich. And this is bullshit. It's another fucking ripoff by corporations and by the corporate class. And fuck this. I'm not voting for this. Give me a bill that I can vote for, and I'll vote for it. So I just think, you know, she's one of my heroes, really. I mean, she's one of the people that I really look up to right now. And I look up to all of you because I know you believe in doing the next best thing. I know you believe in helping each other out. That's what's going to get us through this time. So stay positive. Let's keep taking care of one another. I know that we're going to come out in this and we're going to come out in this okay. I know for a lot of you, you're struggling right now. My heart really goes out to all of you. Just want you to know there's people out there who care. People are thinking about you. So I'm sending this song out to AOC, and it's called Unbreakable. I get knocked down, I get back up again. Yeah, back by my family and my friends. Yeah, a vicious culture leaves us lost in life, fueled on anger, fueled on spite. Watch a phoenix rising up. This ain't no fucking joke. Unbreakable, unbreakable today. Unbreakable in every single way. Whoa, whoa. Now don't let them back you against the wall. Yeah, and make you feel like you're nothing. Nothing at all. Cause we're not broken and we don't scare. Keep your claim because we don't care. What doesn't kill us now will lead us back from hell. Unbreakable, unbreakable today. Unbreakable in every single way. Unbreakable, ready to face the world. Unbreakable, and I'm ready to feel the sharp shock of the phoenix rising out of the east. rising with the sun. And the moment you realize that nothing can keep you down. Hard times come and go, roll with the punches, everything they throw. Look sharp, tell yourself you're gonna make it through. Unbreakable, unbreakable today. Unbreakable, I'm never gonna change. Unbreakable, unbreakable today. Unbreakable in every single way. Unbreakable, it's time to face the will. Unbreakable, and I'm ready to feel the sharp shock of the phoenix rising. That's the truth, my friends. So, now one more to do. A lot of people requested Brandenburg Gate, and I don't really feel comfortable doing it without two so much, but I was thinking of a way I could do it as a bit of a tribute to my good buddy number two, and my bandmates, and to some other friends too. And since you requested it, I figure I'm going to do it my own special way. And then I'm going to throw you over to number two at the S-BAM Festival. So, again, before I go, I just want to say we got another road crew benefit coming up. We've got the AF Records Patreon. Check out the songs I posted at Bandcamp, justinsanesolo.com. I know, justinsanesolo.bandcamp.com. And please just take good care of one another, all right? And we'll see you on the other side of all this. Oh yeah, I lost my baby to a foreign war. And she was cut down in the gunfire of the Western world. And she was living in sin, I was living in lies. She was caught up in the glimmer of a rich man's eye. I couldn't see her from the other side. They said, son, there's no glory in your pride. When morning comes, we'll see who's still alive. The apocalypse is really bad this time. Pile your firewood up high, 'cause you don't wanna die out there in the cold with all the poor folk. I will wait at the Brandenburg Gate, at the Brandenburg Gate, I'll wait. I will wait at the Brandenburg Gate, at the Brandenburg Gate, I'll wait. I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait. The apocalypse is really bad this time. New Homeless Gospel Choir record, it's out. Go to AF Records and get it. It's a rager. Take care, everybody. Be well. My name's Justin Sane. It's been so good to be with all of you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Check out number two. He's going on right about now. And I'll catch you soon. Hopefully I'll be back on here really soon. Thanks so much for tuning in. It means so much to me that you came and hung out with me. And like I said, check out the punkrocksaveslives.org. Check out the AF Records Patreon. Check out my Bandcamp, justinsanesolo.bandcamp.com. And just take good care of one another. We're gonna come out on the other side of this, okay, my friends. Be well. Keep doing what you do. We love you. We got one hell of a fucking punk family. I gotta tell you that much. It's definitely kept me going through this. So being here today has meant a lot to me, and the fact that you took time out to come hang out with me means the world to me. So thanks again, everybody. Be well. Peace. See you soon.